One late July night, Lee and I were sleeping in my upstairs bedroom when bullets ripped through my window. This was no ordinary pane glass window. It was something Dad had gone to great efforts to have custom made and installed. It was a 40-inch stained glass circle with a huge letter G in the middle. The bullets flew right over the bed and lodged into the closet where we had once kept the safe with the money. We had no idea why someone was shooting up the house, but I assumed it must have something to do with my father. There was no way I was going to call the cops, and no one else in the neighborhood did either. Maybe nobody heard anything because the house was right on the service road to the freeway, but more likely no one wanted to get involved in a gangster's business. The next morning, Lee and I were outside and I saw that my gray Acura was shot up too. The side panel had 2 bullet holes in it. I called my mother in Arizona and she called Uncle Eddie to check on us. Uncle Eddie already knew about it, but he hadn't come by to check on me. I'm not sure why. Big Louie Valario and Mikey Scars were 2 friends who were loyal to the family, and they started coming by my house to make sure I was okay after they heard about it. I still felt protected in this lifestyle, but I started to see this really wasn't what I wanted. Lee took my car to a friend's body shop. The mechanic took out the bullets and patched up the holes. I never bothered to have the stained glass window repaired. I just had the repairman replace it with clear glass. I didn't find out who did it until years later. It turned out it wasn't a retaliation attack against Dad like I had thought. A kid from Staten Island was actually sending a message to Lee because he didn't like him. This was a warning. Lee and I never talked about it, as weird as that may sound. We just brushed it off.